Hey everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I'd like to dig into something that's hitting the news. At least the reports lately. It's about Huda Mustafa and Louis Russell. I think it's Louis or Louis. I'm going to call him Louis. Now word is that Huda allegedly, and everything I say here is alleged, is for entertainment purposes only. And this is just a game. It is not fact. My opinion, form your own. Okay. So allegedly, Huda threatened her own life and that of Louis's baby's mother and their child. So I don't know exactly why she did that, but a restraining order was issued. So one of my questions to the cards is, was this a PR trick? And I'm using the Twin Flames True or False deck. What is it called? It's called True or False Flame, sorry. And Mystic Love Oracle, as well as the Simply Black and White Oracle. Okay. So was this a PR trick? The first thing I got is a rainbow card. So in this deck, it's unique because if you get a rainbow, that means there's harmony in the relationship. If you get green, it means there's toxicity in the relationship. So we got New Adventures, showing two backpacks on a stump, a masculine and feminine backpack on a stump. And it says whether it's road trips or soul quests, you're in it together. So maybe it's a prank for attention. They're in this together. But wait, I clarified it and I got trauma bond. This is a toxic card. A man and a woman in a sad embrace. It says you bonded over pain, not peace. Now you're mistaking shattered wounds for compatibility. So they're in it together, but it's toxic. These two, Huda and Louis, trauma bonded over something. Maybe it was that whole incident where they were laughing at the N-word being used towards Alondria, or something else. I asked Spirit to clarify New Adventure, and I got healing and releasing. I don't know if you can see, it's just like a plant in a glass of water. And then I asked, okay, clarify the trauma bond. And I got sex, good time. So in this picture, a man and a woman are doing the do. Seems like they like it kinky. They use sex to heal as a placator for their trauma. It's how they identify with one another. So we're getting a deeper look into their connection and how they communicate. But you can't have a good relationship based on trauma and good sex alone. So there's that. So I asked, well, how does the baby mama fit in? Why did Huda threaten her? And I got Battle of Egos and Call Hearing from Them. So this is two lions roaring at each other. One's a big dog, but the other says, I got you, come at me. It says you're not building a relationship when you're fighting to be right. Two egos. There was friction. Maybe they're both still after Louis, or it could be even three big egos here. Louis has a big ego to himself. But maybe they're both still after Louis. When I clarified Battle of Egos, I got Call Hearing from Them. A woman sensually putting her thumb to her lips, holding her cell phone, looking dreamily into it, or at least with deep interest. So there was a call from them that set it off, a call from the other woman or the baby mama, and maybe this is a stroke to Lewis's ego, right? To have these two women fighting over him. Now I want to look at Huda's energy and the baby mama's energy. Huda's energy is the runner. So she's running away barefoot, brokenhearted, leaving her own commitment behind. This looks like she's running away from her wedding ceremony. Don't take that literal, it's metaphorical, it's just some symbology. But it could be literal. She's running away barefoot and brokenhearted, leaving her commitment behind. It says being ghosted, avoiding the issue at hand. So she doesn't want to take accountability. She doesn't want to answer questions. She's making excuses like Huda do. And the baby mama energy, she's got moving mountains. So she's winning. She's overcoming challenges and setting boundaries. That's the restraining order. Huda can't come within 100 feet of her now, or her son. So she put Huda in her place. And baby Huda was trying to put her in her place. You're just the baby mom. I don't know. I don't know what drama went down. So I asked, well, before I get to that, let's clarify the runner. And I got proposal, commitment, reversed. This is fear of a commitment, right? It's clarifying. This card says fear of a commitment. This is fear of a commitment. Someone backed out. I'm feeling Lewis is the energy of these clarifiers. Whatever went down was triggered by somebody walking away from the relationship, which led to the drama and the chaos. So what actually happened? What actually happened between these two? What went down? And again, this is just an energy reading, guys. I can't see through walls, and I'm a card interpreter, okay? So I'll give you as much detail as I possibly can with the cards' availability. Okay. Where was I? Oh, I said what happened, and I got London Bridge. So this is what happened. This is the drama. This bridge hit by lightning, falling into the sea, people getting hurt. It says unexpected change, destruction, upheaval, shocking revelation. Something came out unexpectedly. Maybe it was this call. I clarified Huda's energy in this drama, and I immediately get regrets and mistake. So this is a man with his head in his hands. She wishes she hadn't done it. She's making excuses, and she's not taking accountability for crashing out again. And for the baby mama, her energy in this drama, we got home foundation and signs and meanings, love. So maybe Huda wanted to see what signs she could find at the woman's home. Maybe this drama happened around the woman's home. Signs of Louis and their love being there. Maybe that's what she came there to see or to find out about. I'm just trying to connect the cards. What do you think it means? Leave your comments in the comment section. I'm curious to know because we all see symbols differently. So I'd love to get your take on the cards as well. Now, Huda's energy right now, her energy right now is you got it bad. So she's looking at her phone. Her head is down. She's very sad. It says obsession, codependency, poor boundaries. She's watching social media, watching her numbers go down and losing support. I clarified this and I got silence, silence, no contact, but it came out reverse. So in one way, she's being ghosted by Louis. Now, but with it reversed, there's also no silence. She's getting barraged by negative emails or blogs or vlogs. And this isn't what she wanted. So what does the future hold for Louis and Huda? The 2 cards I got, 2 cards fell out because I always shuffle for the cards to fall out. And it takes a long time, so I don't do it on camera. What does the future hold for Louis and Huda? And we got Puppet Master and got beef. So 2 hands with strings holding a woman limp in limbo, manipulation, gaslighting, controlling, toxic relationship. I feel like he manipulated this whole thing. He liked them fighting over him. It's a stroke to his ego. Right? And they all have dominant egos, unfortunately. All 3 of them have dominant egos. He liked them fighting over him. And got beef, this is them fighting and having unresolved issues. So, yeah, they're not friends. Her and this baby mama, that drama is real. It's on site. And I think that these 2 big egos were squaring off around Louis for some reason. I guess I'll use this as Louis. But I think Louis manipulated all of it. I clarified these, and I got keeping secrets, lies, reversed. Picture of someone in shadow, all in black, taking off a mask. You still don't know the whole truth, but something came out because it's reversed, right? Shocking revelation. So secrets came out and he gaslit her. Maybe she went to go to the home to see for herself. Right? This is just the energy. I don't know how exactly it played out. This is just the energy. So, lies are still being told and some truth is coming out. So are they going to be together or not? Are they staying together or not? That's my question. And I clarified with one more card, and I got trap. I feel like they've already parted with this runner and proposal reversed. She's waiting for him to communicate to her. I think he feels kind of trapped in the connection. Even though he was using her for the clout, he felt like she was too possessive and jealous. Like she was kind of obsessed with him. She's kind of obsessed with him. And overbearing, always wanting to have control. Now that sounds like Huda. This also reminds me of someone who's so unhinged that you've got to put them in a cell, a padded cell. That's what this looks like. So maybe Huda needs to take some time to get some, or maybe she'll be forced to, as a consequence, to get some kind of anger therapy or something. Or she'll do that for PR reasons, perhaps. She wants to show herself as the victim, though, of this. But I don't think that, I think she's making excuses and won't really cop to it all, or her part in it. There's part lies being told and part truth. And now Huda's the one in restraint. She's got a restraining order. So that was what this card represents. So I think Louis finds her to be too jealous and too possessive. And I think he was trying, I think he did manipulate the two going off on one another. Or he made Huda her jealous self, her shadow self. Maybe he liked that. He likes that. It strokes his ego. And maybe in a sense it was a way to get out. Is he still with her? I can't say that for sure because I feel like they have a trauma bond and a toxic connection. And they're in it together. So they might heal and come back together if they're apart now. So if they are apart now, I feel like they could come back together. Not because they're healthy for one another, but because they have unresolved issues that they haven't healed. I am not a doctor, and this is just a tarot reading, and you're free to form your own opinions. And I've given you mine based on these cards. So I hope that you enjoyed the reading and found it insightful. And if you did, please leave a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate your support. If you'd like a personal reading, my information is in the description box below. Okay? So as a final summary, what happened to Huda and the baby mama, it was a battle of egos triggered by a call. Huda went into what I think is a jealous rage. She crashed out. She broke boundaries. Now she's facing her own London Bridge. Destruction of her reputation. She regrets she made a mistake. She doesn't take accountability. She's making excuses, right? What's next? Huda's in the trap. She's bound by this restraining order. It's because of her own obsession. And Louis, the puppet master, manipulated the strings to feed his ego. Now he's ghosting. There's silence. Now this ghosting. but they're a toxic bond, and she needs some serious therapy, but I'm not a doctor. That's just my opinion. She needs to learn to control herself and her emotions. So I see her in the spread. I don't know if you can see it because I've messed up my cards. Hold on. I see her Huda in the spread looking desperately at this love. She wants love so desperately. And I think she got fixated on Louis. Whatever happened, it was about jealousy. It was about another woman. I can't say if Louis was guilty of anything. I feel like he did manipulate it, though, or he didn't help matters. It stroked his ego to see them not get along, or the friction between them. And if he is, I kind of don't even want to throw a card on whether or not he was sexual with the baby mama. I mean, chances are he was, right? Maybe that's the evidence that was sent in a call or a text, or alluded to in a call or a text or something like that. Again, this is just the energy. I'm not sure exactly how it played out, but that's the energy of it. If you can feel what I'm saying, hit that thumbs up. Thank you for being here. And if you found this reading helpful, then please like and share it. Bye.